What's going on, YouTube? Just want to make a quick video before I get started here with my day. It's Friday morning, and I'm still in Ohio. I've been getting a lot of questions. A lot of people say, how do you do what you do? Like, what's the secret? Or what's the deal? How are you able to succeed like this? And one thing I've learned is, let me turn this air conditioner off here. One thing I've learned is in life is that the more simple the process, the better. And what I mean by that is that usually when you see someone to say, oh, you have to do this and things have to be complicated and and in order to make money and things like that, whatever, that's totally untrue, because I started making money selling sunglasses out of the back of a trunk of my car. I had a little table I set up, and I remember I was setting up and I was selling sunglasses at a flea market. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that was different about me is that I learned a long time ago that I work to save, not work to spend. And what I mean by that is, I look at, some people say, man, how much you save a month? And some people say, oh man, I save about $50 to $100 a month, or whatever. I have my 401k, whatever. But I was never that. It wasn't that I was never that person, but I learned to be better than that. I learned to challenge myself to save anywhere from $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month, because I knew that the money that I was making at that time, or the money that I make now, would one day not exist. And this brings me to the question of, when is it time to think about retirement? And my answer to that is now. If you have a job and you're 20-something years old, it's now. If you're 15 years old and you have a job, now is the time to think about retirement. Because guess what? The earlier you start, the better chance you have to retire with money in the bank. See, because most Americans, when they retire below poverty level. See, some Americans think, oh, my bills are paid, my house is paid, I can live off $1,000 a month from my Social Security and my pension, so I can live off this money a month. But meanwhile, inflation and prices are steady going up, and these people aren't making it. So my question is that when you're out, wasting your money buying at Banana Republic and other things like that, you have to look at it like, hey, let me buy clothes at a low price. Let me basically let me not spend money on things that are not going to appreciate. Let me spend money on things that are going to appreciate in value, because that's why we get caught up in things. We always want to have the best clothes, have the best car, have the best things, and all of a sudden 50, 65 sneaks up on us and we have nothing. Our job is gone, and we were making six figures. Now we have to go down to making $20,000, $30,000 a year. That's not a something to strive for, because I always say it like this, how is it that you go up the ladder and you make all this money just to lose it all at the end? That doesn't make sense. When you go up, you should continue to go up on both areas, and the way to do that is to think about retirement now. Save like you're crazy. Invest in index mutual funds. Invest in low real estate. Don't ever go over your head. I always talk about the Dave Ramsey steps. A lot of people say, I want to do this, I want to do that. I hit them with the baby steps, because here's the thing. You can want to get into, building malls, all kinds of things. If you don't have your foundation of $1,000 emergency fund first, then after your $1,000 emergency fund, pay all your debts off minus your mortgage, right? Then the third one, build yourself up to 6 to 8 months expenses, right? 15%. Well, I don't do 15%. I do 20, and I do an additional on top of that into retirement accounts. This is the way to do it, guys. You know, you want to build yourself up to a point where you don't have to whine. Where you don't have, most of the people that you see whining a lot are the people who aren't making any money, who aren't saving any money. You know, they're out just wasting, and they're not preparing for emergencies. You know, so the best advice I have when it comes to building wealth is to slow down. Stay away from get rich quick schemes. Slow down, take your time, because guess what? In the time that you're taking to build wealth, you're also learning. If you go too fast, you won't have time to learn those valuable steps. So the learning, you know, the slow, making mistakes. Boom, hit yourself on the head. Oh, what did I learn from that situation? Okay, keep going. Boom, here's another situation. Oh, what did I learn in this situation? Okay, keep going. This is the process you need to take. This is the process that the old millionaires, the real millionaires, they all took. They didn't get rich quick. You know, they just took their time. Started off with something like $3,000. Next thing you know, they're multi-billionaires. You know, Henry Ford, Sam Walmart, all those guys. So, just want to give you guys a quick dose of financial planning this morning. So, until next time, see you later.